Let's bring in our panel. Sarah Sparks, Sparks Consulting, and Rawdon Christie, real estate agent and former broadcaster. Good morning.
Morning.
Great to see you both.
Nice depressing start, wasn't it?
Well, I was going to say,
Jeepers.
great timing actually having you here off the back of those numbers. Auckland down 1.2, so dropping more than the national average. It's tough going in Auckland at the moment.
So we're going to be talking a bit about the challenges Auckland's facing, maybe. Well, I don't want to put topics into your mouth. Oh, look, it is. But we knew this was how this year was going to pan out, and last year it's going to be a bumpy ride. The supply goes up, it's difficult to sell. Supply goes down slightly, it becomes easier to sell. We had a probably most successful July I've ever had, but it's so turbulent. It's really, really tough to do deals.
Yeah.
But deals are still being done.
But because buyers are really cautious, aren't they? They're thinking, do I now, or is it going to go even lower, or what, what's happening with the rates?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. As soon as you think the rates are about to bottom out, we're hearing actually we probably need another 0.5% to really stimulate things. So we'll find out. That's next week, I think.
We do.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the shop.
Now, Wayne Brown, Sarah, what do you make of it? So it's not the first time he's done this, but he wants the bed tax done. And I'm sort of hearing a couple of rumours this morning that maybe the government will actually come around and they won't call it a tax because they don't like taxes, but maybe a bed levy. They may come around and actually give Wayne what he wants in Auckland. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a good call. And he's been talking about it for a while because, it's not a novel concept. There's other countries that have it, but it's actually about the mechanics, how it works. I think a mixed model. So you don't want all the revenue going to government, and then, in the localities like Auckland, they don't have a say where it goes. And that could be the danger. So bit of thought into the implementation of it, I believe.
Bit of
and
ring
fence it.
Yeah,
so that locals actually have a say.
Yeah, fair.
And then I think it'll work. It's pragmatic and it's needed.
Rawdon, because when we stay overseas, would have paid this somewhere without even realising, probably.
Yeah, and so I think it's how do they frame it? Because I understand why the government's very nervous to back a tax because they'll be completely annihilated for the word tax yet again. I understand that, so find a cleverer way to do it. Do you call it a bed tax? Do you increase some sort of levy? But tourists must love New Zealand. The dollar's low. It's the cheapest place probably in the world of this quality to come and visit. So I don't think, I'm thinking international tourists here, I don't think they would even notice it. What worries me slightly is our national tourists who come up to Auckland for an event. It's probably pretty expensive already with the flights. That's where you've got to be slightly careful about whacking too much extra onto the costs.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking this morning about wealthy women. Apparently there's a surge in the number of wealthy women who are now being targeted by the banks because obviously they want to do business. But also we were speaking to a real estate agent this morning about that upper end of the market where more and more women, single women, career women are buying big expensive houses and calling the shots on their own. You're doing pretty well for yourself, Sarah. Would you put yourself in this camp?
No, not after my divorce. Oh my goodness. No, I think good on them though.
Let's talk about that.
No, let's not talk about that. Oh my goodness. Yes, no. But what I will say is good on them, but look, we need more angel investors. Right, and we need more philanthropists. So that's what I'm saying is, if they've got spare pūtea, they put it that way and then we will all benefit.
I'm not surprised that wealth managers are dealing with a sort of an equality number now of women and men, because I think it's also showing potentially at the younger age group a change in investment attitudes. I think they're not looking at property as obsessively as our generation did.
Yeah.
Our generation, sorry, okay, mine. And so therefore they're probably actually utilising those services a great deal more. And I look in my household, which is 2 men, 3 women, and the women are pretty savvy and they're pretty switched on. But certainly as far as my kids go, there's no sort of gender divide at all anymore. They're completely on an even page.
Interesting you say about younger people and their appetite for investing, what they're investing in. I think there is a real shift from, property, rental property, second rental property to sharesies, getting on the stock market.
And they've just seen 3 years of decline in property value, so why would they want to go down there?
Yeah, good point. Hey, we've got our panel this morning. We'll be back in just a few moments. That's Sparks Consulting founder, Sarah Sparks, and we still don't have ad breaks. That's all right. We'll just keep going. No, that's fine. We'll stay here. Let's move on. We got talking mince pies this morning. We've been talking to a Beef and Lamb New Zealand about the price of mince. So whether it's premium, whether it's regular mince, price is going up about 16% over the last year, and it's pushing up the price of your mince pie because you've got butter in your pastry, you've got cheese in there too, then you've got your mince. Things are getting very expensive. Do you guys, Sarah? Do you, given after the divorce, are you on the are you on the cheap mince?
I am definitely on the cheap mince, and I tell you why. Because I make my own, and I've got 2 bruiser boys who are very tall and very hungry. And when they come back home, they always ask for Mum's meat pies. So and I have been looking at the price of mince, but it's more I do cheese and mince pies. It's more around the cheese fluctuating.
Yeah.
So,
the cheese is expensive. I had got a pie the other day, and don't tell my husband. And I said to because I don't like cheese in pies, and I said, I don't really like cheese in pies. She goes, don't worry, it's so expensive, there's nothing in there. But it is, it's pricey, right? So you adjust your ingredients.
Yeah, I don't know. I just my generation are all going Georgie pie, dollar pies. Where do they go to? But is steak cheaper than mince now? I mean, I'm a steak and cheese guy, so nah.
Well, no, I mean, I think steak will always be more expensive, but yeah.
It's very highbrow.
When you said you make your own, I thought, geez, you make mince,
That's
so you
right.
slaughter in the back garden. I now get
I am
it.
a farmer's daughter,
Okay.
you know.
Yes. That's what I thought. Well, that's economic.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, we will take a break now and get to some of your emails after this. Thanks so much for being with us this morning, guys. Sarah Sparks and Rawdon Christie.